Well, brothers in the foundation, my friends and family, my loved ones, this, this time and day, right now, the ones that are quiet that know truth are looking for the leadership. I am God sent to gather you the foundation. The recent events of certain solidities have allowed me to see, in truth, that there is a lot to be done, but growing. Remember, a fast pace isn't always one that leads to longevity. My wife told me that. Wisdom. The Father put it in her mind to see fit to say it at that point in time. And a time when I thought that now, with all these new fast-paced people getting followers of their doctrination, that the slow and steady race of coming out of the customs and traditions of man has been the point of view. Now, as slow as it is since 2015 all the way up now to 2025, it's growing. Because now is the time that the Son of Man or a Son of Man gather other Son of Men to speak this truth that the Father would have us speak and give life to old bones. Bring back the life to the old bones. The solidarity of our mission is to bring them back home to the pastures. And how will we do this? By showing them the order, showing them the morals, showing them the truth, whether they will hear or whether they will fall there. And mind you, those that refuse, be not dismayed, because it was in their heart at a time of these times that they need to do those things. And understand that scripture said that everybody isn't going to make it. So in knowing that everybody isn't going to make it, we understand that everybody's not going to understand what we're saying. The understanding that I give unto you, the oil to your lamp, so that it may brightly shine in these dark times, is that it's focusing on the Father, to follow the one that's sent, and to guide them in all truth as I guide you in all truth. We already know the obvious, that the government is a lie, that the religions are a lie, that all men speaking on a platform saying that they're heaven sent aren't truly heaven sent. A lot gather for themselves, to glorify themselves. But be it I be sent to gather us to glorify the Father in heaven, who sent his Son, manifested his will into flesh, created that spirit with the sole purpose to resurrect us back to the remembrance of being spirit before flesh, to allow us the knowledge that we may one day wrestle with these principalities to overcome it, so that we walk as spirit in flesh, and as in the spirit of truth. In this flesh, I tell you all truths that you already know. The culmination of all these things is to consistently tell them that they must come from underneath the customs and traditions of man. That means scientific proof to every dialogue that there exists that is formed by man and his understanding. For that is the true wisdom that the Father would have us to receive. The greatest knowledge is the knowledge of self. I am not knowledgeable with all the wisdom, not even to the extent of knowing every hair on my body. But the vessel isn't important. It's not as important as the spirit. And as in the spirit, I sit here to you today and say, I am of the Ancient of Days. Of the Ancient of Days. Not being the Ancient of Days, but created from he who created all. As you are too, my family. And this isn't no felt, scripted message. This is being in the spirit of truth of how it should be, how the flesh has been subdued to understand that this is how it should be, no matter the temptations that may arise. To perfect all these things in honesty, in characteristic, and in discipline. That discipline, by its measures, personal to many, but personal in significance to one. May our roads as we walk be different, but the goal be to walk towards the Father. And that is the worship, and that is the belief as in one. So, brothers of this foundation, I stand firm in solidity, in solid standing. I praise you and pray for your strength, that any adversity may be overcome. And as always, brothers, if you need me, I'm right here within a hand's touch. So the questions that you have aren't outside the understanding of the Father, who gives me the knowledge and who does the works inside of me. So, that being said, I'll see y'all here in a little bit. Peace and blessings.